my experience. I'm sharing what one has to do to be free and also to help you recognize the
Hi, my
red
name is
flags.
Shawn Enoch, and I sell beauty control products. They're wonderful products. We sell makeup, spa facials. We go to your home and we do one-on-ones, and it's a great career opportunity.
Just in preparation for this assignment, um, I got very angry a couple of weeks ago, probably about 2 weeks ago. Yeah, and I had not been that angry in a long time. And I felt my blood, I mean, you say, oh, my blood was boiling. I felt that. I don't think I've ever felt that. And my stomach, I was just having problems in my stomach. And, so anger can cause a host of physical issues, okay? Um, the second thing that it can impact you is your mental state, mental disorders. You all should see the statistics out there for people that are dealing with that have mental disorders, panic attacks, anxiety, depression. You all know that there are over 19 million people that suffer from mild cases of depression, and so the list could go on and on. Thirdly, when you're emotionally toxic, you could miss opportunities. You could miss your destiny. You can waste a whole lot of time. I know I did. I could be so much further along in my life if I had just dealt with a lot of my issues, and I believe that's probably the case with most of you in here as well. Okay? And time is our most valuable resource. We can't ever get it back. So we don't have time to waste. I mean, I see it all the time, especially in my business, that people can never get to the next level. They're not getting to the next level because they're still dealing with stuff that happened to them years and years ago. One of the things that I think is one of the saddest facts about this toxic emotions is the unfulfilled relationships and how it impacts your children and your marriages. And there are a lot of people that deal with divorce and things like that they didn't have to if they would have dealt with stuff that happened way back when. And it's horrible to see when a parent has a bunch of emotional issues and how it impacts the kids. That stuff is generational. It can go on and on and on. And a lot of kids, look at all the kids that are on all types of medicine. That wasn't the case 30 years ago. And then parents who don't even want to give their kids medicine, and they might need medicine, and it's probably because you haven't done what you were supposed to do. And it's the hardest thing to see. I mean, you see, because I do counsel men too, and just seeing some men that just had some deep, deep emotional disturbances, and it's impacting their whole families because they won't deal with something that happened to them when they were 5 years old. Also, it can cause all types of bondage. We're talking about addictions. And I'm not talking about just to drugs, food, and alcohol, which are most common, but it could cause problems with speech problems, like you lie a lot or you gossip and it just
keeping a lasting relationship. I do relationship coaching and I speak on this subject quite often. And you'll be interested in knowing that the first third of the book does not start with the man finding out, well, what does she look like and where to go. It says, man, take a look at yourself first. Find out who you are. What is it that you have to offer? And then develop yourself from there, and now you're ready to go out and find that person that affects you. And as men, we don't do that. We get in the locker room and lie about how many women we've been with, lie about how many touchdowns we used to run when we were in high school. But that is one of the things that I really appreciate that you guys do, that you come together and you say, here is what's bothering me. And that's why you guys live longer than we do. Ms. Starks didn't really want to go into some of the physiology behind it, but there's a physiological reason why we have all these ailments when we're stressed, and it's because the adrenal gland secretes adrenaline when you're stressed. It's the response to the fight or flight response. Well, when you don't do anything with it, it just stays in your system.
Hey, I'm Jennifer Weathersby. I'm here today with Tammy Holyfield, expert speaker, co-author of 2 best-selling books, Counterattack and The Next Big Thing. Tammy will be speaking in about 10 minutes. So we're hoping that everyone enjoys. She's up there having some good fun, and thank you so much for having
someday. How many got a someday list? Ooh, someday I'm gonna clean the garage. Someday I'm gonna drive write a book. Someday I'm going to do this. Someday. Well, someday don't ever come. Because you're always living in today. And glory be to God, but it's because I'm proactive, right? It's because I have established these disciplines in my life, and I do it every day, consistently, day after day after day, and then it becomes a habit. And then it's not hard. It's not hard. When I came in this afternoon, I came into this room, and Will was in here, and so we had only met each other on Facebook, and so Will said, you don't look like you do on Facebook. I said, I know. Because I'm 30 pounds lighter than I was.